Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie and I'm currently sitting in my teacher's office. I have a free period and I'm all caught up on my lessons, so I thought I would go ahead and film this quick video for you guys about desk warming. Now, if you're about to come to Korea, I'm sure you've heard a lot about the phrase desk warming. I don't necessarily agree with a lot of what other people are saying, so I thought it was important for me to talk about desk warming a bit and to explain to you why it's not a bad thing and why teachers shouldn't actually be complaining about it. So first of all, there's this myth that desk warming is a waste of time. Now, if you look at it as, oh, I'm sitting, I'm coming to work, I'm staring at the wall, this is a waste of my time. Yeah, okay, that's a waste of your time. If you don't use your time productively, yes, it's gonna seem like a waste of time and it'll seem like nonsense. But in reality, it is a great opportunity for personal and professional development, and especially for reflection, to reflect back on the classes that you had, think about what things worked, what things didn't, what do you want to change for the future. And this might just mean for future classes. It may not even be that same exact lesson. Like, you can learn from every single teaching experience and you can become a better teacher just by reflecting on how past experiences have gone. So I hear some people complain, again, about the waste of time, that they should be able to go home because Korean teachers get to go home. Now, this is partly true. So in the winter, Korean teachers get a full month off. Foreign teachers only get 2 weeks off. In the summer, Korean teachers have no time off. Foreign teachers get another 2 weeks. So our month off as foreign teachers is spread out through 2 different breaks. But Korean teachers only have one big break and they work the rest of the year. So yeah, we have to be here when a lot of other teachers aren't, but at the same time, they're going to be here when we aren't as well. If you think about the amount that we're getting paid, it is a pretty sweet situation too. And you can't think, like, if you were at home working a job, no one is going to say, okay, I'm going to pay you, I'm going to give you the same money that I would normally, but just stay at home. Don't do anything. No, that's not going to happen. You can't expect to go home early or not go into work at all and still get the same pay. That doesn't happen anywhere in the world. It doesn't make sense, and it's not going to happen in Korea either. We are adults, we are professionals, we don't need babysitters. We should use our time wisely while we're here. We shouldn't have to have somebody leaning over us, making sure that we're doing something productive. Now, if you choose to spend this time watching movies, whatever, that's your prerogative, but you definitely have a lot of time for personal and professional development. And I'm gonna go through a quick list that I made for you guys of some ideas of things that you can do while you're desk warming. So first and foremost, you should be prepping for your lessons, both your curriculum classes, after school classes, camps. For me, my camp is gonna be, I think it's about 2 months away. It's a month and a half, something like that. But I still, when I have prep time and when I have extra time and I'm clicking around, I'm saving things to folders, saving ideas, and hoping to be able to compile enough lessons and ideas to make a camp out of it. So I'm not necessarily planning my camp now, but I'm like grouping ideas together so that hopefully in the future I can make something of that. So that's one thing that you can do. You can just look for different ideas, game ideas, songs. A lot of times I go through YouTube and I'll just search like anything. Like, I'll just search through ESL songs, EFL songs, anything like that, and I have a whole folder. I think it probably has like 150 videos at this point. Just whenever I'm clicking around, I'll save it to the folder, and when it's that time in the lesson or I want to do something special for after school, I'll just pull up the folder, take a look, and use one of my videos. It's really easy. Then I don't have to go search for more videos at a later time when maybe I don't have so much extra time to spare. One thing I like to do when I have free time is I like to go on both Dave's ESL Cafe and Wayguk. Wayguk is a huge resource for foreigners in Korea. The threads on Wayguk are separated like so many different ways. There are sections where you can go through and ask questions if you have any problems or you need advice about living in Korea. There are other sections where it's like separated by age group, so like elementary, middle, high school, then there's like camps, after school, and then like even elementary school is broken up into, there are different books for elementary school, so there are threads about specific textbook lessons, and it'll talk about all the chapters. And then in addition to all of those books, there are other lessons for people that don't have books at their school, that they have to create their own curriculum, like literally like anything you could possibly want, like holiday ideas. And sometimes I just go in and I'll type in like camps and go through and just save a bunch of things for later. And I don't know, I still haven't planned my camps 100%, but it's definitely a good idea to think about it now so it's not super overwhelming when January comes, when December comes and I have to do these camps. Another thing that you can do while you have some free time or you are desk warming, I really don't like that word, desk warming. I feel like it has such a negative connotation. I just like to say free time. So another thing that you can do when you have free time is you can study Korean, because believe it or not, it is very difficult to move around this country and to communicate with people without speaking Korean. You really need to know the language, and it's great to make an effort, especially as a foreigner. So you can study Korean, which you can study for forever and not be super fluent. You can also study EFL teaching techniques. I mean, I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory. I know like we have college degrees, we have some kind of TOEFL, TESOL, CELTA, Delta, whatever. We have some kind of extra teaching certificate, but you don't know everything. And there's always more to learn. So EFL teaching techniques are always super helpful. I've been teaching for a while. Like before I came to Korea, I'd been teaching in a lot of different situations, different age groups, different countries, and it's still very different, and there's still so much more that I have to learn. But learning from other people and trying out different techniques with my classroom, I'm definitely becoming a better teacher. I'm more confident and I'm better able to control the classes. And another thing you can do is work on your EPIK classes. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't talk about, and I eventually will get to this in another video, but before you come to Korea, you need to take online classes, pre-orientation classes. I think there were like 17 or something like that, and they're all online. They take like 2 to 3 hours each. And then while you are here in Korea, within your first 6 months, I think, in your first semester, so ours are due December 22nd, we have to complete another set of in-class online classes for EPIK. Those take a lot of time. They're very time consuming, and it's really hard because like we're so busy. Like I'm busy with school, I have Korean classes, Korean cooking classes, I'm trying to be social, and I don't know. It's a lot. It really is. I mean, there's obviously more that I can do to like finish those quicker, but they've kind of been put on the back burner, and I do need to hurry up and finish those before December 22nd rolls around. You can read a book. Now, this doesn't necessarily need to be about ESL or teaching or anything. Obviously, that is going to be more productive, but I like reading anything that's like, not self-help, but like self-improvement type books, like Stephen Covey, or like anything along those lines. I really enjoy reading books like that about bettering yourself as a person and just becoming a better person for yourself and the other people you meet in your life. Next, making travel plans. Now, this is like a big, dark, deep hole that I end up getting myself into sometimes. I think over the past, like, I don't know, I think like 3 days this week, all I did was plan for my January break, and I'm still not like 100% like locked into what I'm doing. I did buy a tour, which took a lot of patience and decision making and trying to find the right company and tour and all that. I still need to book some flights, but yeah, I love travel, but I think like I love planning for travel. So having some free time to look at different tours and to just think about the possibility of places I can go in the future. Yeah, definitely travel planning is a big thing that I enjoy doing in my free time. Another thing that a lot of teachers do is they're completing advanced degrees while they're in Korea. I've heard it from a lot of people that are doing master's degrees online while they're teaching. So your free time is a great opportunity to start working on those classes, complete those requirements and assignments. I'm not personally doing that. I haven't chosen what I want to do for a master's yet. I want to be really, really sure and secure in my decision to do a master's. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of money, and I want to be sure that that is what I want to do with the rest of my life. So holding off on the master's for a bit, but yeah, it is a good opportunity. You will have a lot of extra time to complete assignments and do extra reading. If your master's is ESL, EFL teaching related, obviously that will be more helpful for you in your classes, but I mean, anything in general, any kind of education is beneficial to you and your students. Alright, so that is all I have to say about this desk warming word. I, again, like to just refer to it as free time, an opportunity for personal and professional advancement and reflection. And yeah, just try to use it wisely and think about it as positively as possible. I honestly don't see it as a negative. I'm very happy to have the extra free time to plan for classes. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment below. If I missed anything about desk warming, if there's any other ideas you have, things that you like to do while you're desk warming, please leave a comment below, because I was generally curious about what other people do, because I do hear a lot of comments about people watching movies while they're desk warming. So yeah, please let me know. I really, really am curious to see what you guys do while you're desk warming. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And of course, hit that subscribe button for updates when I post new videos. This Saturday, I'll be posting a video about my temple stay experience. I recently went down to Gimcheon and I stayed at the Jikji-sa temple down there. It was really cool. It was a really interesting experience, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about that, share some videos and some photos. Hit that subscribe button so you'll see when it is posted. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, I almost forgot. I can't believe I didn't write this on my desk warming list. Blogging and vlogging. Great opportunities to share your experience, help others, and yeah, I don't know. Blogging and vlogging is a great way to spend your time. It's a great form of reflection, and again, you can just help others. Alright, so really quick. Oh, hi. Oh my god, you guys. I just had you set up on my little tripod with the mirror behind the camera, on a little box, all set up, chatting, talking, and one of my co-teachers opened the door and came in and saw me sitting here talking to a camera. Yeah, so that was interesting. I just pulled the camera away really fast and I was like, oh, hi. But like the whole setup was there. She knows I was talking to a camera. She probably thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, so that's embarrassing. I hope she doesn't, well, I'm sure she'll mention it to the other teachers. I'm sure she will, but they probably won't say anything to me ever. But yeah, thought I would mention that. That was an interesting situation. First time I attempt to vlog at school. Someone walks in on me, of course. Alright, yeah, I will see you all later. Bye.